What's up, guys? This is Biz, and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Water Spirit for Doom 2 on the UltraViolence difficulty with fast monsters enabled. Technical info on the WAD, as well as UV fast rules popping up at the bottom of the video. You know the drill. This is Map 2, the Shrine of the Water Spirit Part 1. Let's do it. Alright guys, Water Spirit Map 2, let's go. This one's non-stop action. And, oh, by the way, this MIDI is hot. I like this thing a lot. So we got quite a bit to talk about here. When I come up here, I like to shoot the shotgun, wake up the cyber demon. These doors are going to open when you make your way up here. There's some Hell Knights and Barons in these areas. And yeah, if you do everything right, you should be able to just kind of slowly make your way across here while the cyber demon's shooting at you. Get some infighting going between these guys, and if everything goes good, this will be the last time we see the cyber demon. So pick up the mega. See, I'm just kind of hanging out there, letting some infighting go. Stuck on an imp. That's always real nice. I want to hang out here for a few minutes, just see if the archvile shows up. Unfortunately, he didn't there. We definitely want to deal with him right away. There he is. However, he's not always punctual. Let's take care of him, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the strategy here. Now, you see this fire blue a wall here? That is actually the exit is right behind there. And in order to make things easier on ourselves later on in the map, you definitely do not want to kill a lot of enemies on these steps. And if you do, pulling them to one side, and if you do my route for fast, this is the side you can kill enemies on. Otherwise, kill them down here, just anywhere but on these steps, okay? You'll see why at the end of the map. Alright, once we cut ourselves a little foothold up there in that corner, we'll just clear out the rest of the map. You always want to make sure that there are walls to the left of us right now. You always want to be behind walls because there's like a canyon of sniping enemies over there, so it's always good to have cover. You do get the plasma early, which is pretty nice. So now we got the plasma, the rocket launcher, and the SSG. Looking pretty good. Let's hit these switches, open up these gates. That'll give you access to ammo and, of course, a couple of megas. Just watch out here. Oh, damn. Ah, sniping enemies. Face rockets. That was extremely risky to push in there. Yeah, look at all the snipers up there. Let's grab the mega before we die. Pick up all this rocket ammo. One thing I like about these Manbo slaughter maps is he's very generous with the health, very generous with the ammo. That's what makes these maps fun. Alright, now let's deal with these revs. They're not difficult, they're just annoying, annoyingly easy to forget about. And I fell down. Alright, no biggie, no biggie. Let's clear off the right side of the map here. Or left side, I don't know. Let's clear off this side. Pick up some more ammo. There's another spider in here, probably a couple chain gunners. Let's grab all the rockets, why not? Alright, let's go through this sniping enemy canyon here. Don't worry, there's very hard for them to hit you down here. There's a couple of enemies guarding the pass. And now we're going to make our way up here. Pull out the rocket launcher. We got a bunch of enemies on these stairs to deal with. I like to plasma these guys down, just safer than the rocket launcher. Got one Archie up here, but he's no problem. Now, pull out the plasma gun. This spider can sometimes just start zapping you immediately when you try to make your way up here. We need to deal with this Mancubus first, because there is another Archvile up here. And if you got that Mancubus pressure, it's kind of hard to deal with him. Once the Archie's down, take care of all these snipers, because if you forget them now, they're going to be a pain in the ass to deal with later. You have to trek all the way back up here. Damn chain gunner's shooting me. Alright, very good. We're at the top of the temple. And like I said, Manbo, very generous. The BFG is your reward. Grab it, hit that switch to reveal some new parts of the map. And now we got kind of a big battle here. This one can go a little sideways. There's a lot of cacos here. There's a lot of spiders. Oh, also, hang on, let me rewind it here. Yeah, right. Oh, maybe not. Anyways, oh, there we go. Okay. I gotta show you this because I'll never be able to capture it. There are 2 chain gunners that go around on like conveyor belts up here. And I don't know what the idea was behind it. They move so fast, it's so hard to hit them. Oh, I think one of them's... No, they're both alive. Yeah, so they'll just continually go around this arena during this part. And you'll see me occasionally take chip damage or something. And that's them. They're so hard to kill on fast. Or probably just in general. But the nice thing about fast is they'll undoubtedly hit an enemy, and the enemy will take care of them for us. So, yeah, I don't think I kill them in this demo, but they are going around up there. And if you look closely, you'll probably be able to see them zipping around up there. So, now taking this patient is probably the right way to do it, but of course I get greedy and come in here. This is very dangerous, and I almost pay the ultimate cost here. Ooh, oh my god. And then of course, it's always something. Oh, no, no! Second face rocket of the map. Yeah, again, just being patient would probably pay off in this section. Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again. You know, you win the battle, but you lose the war type of thing. Alright, we definitely want all these enemies taken care of before we progress. So let's just clean everything up. There's a big chunk of the body count in this map. This is kind of a precarious situation here. We've got a bit of a crossfire, very low on health. Oh, no. Alright, let's go. We need health, so let's go down and check out these unexplored areas. Stuff that opened up. There's some med kits down here, lots of cells if you need. Some extra rockets. Nice. Alright, just finishing the cleanup here. Now, this is actually a little funny. I noticed for the first time ever, let's see, did you see it? There's like a, there's a soul sphere up there. And I only noticed it because there's like a pinky running around up there. I've never had that happen before. And, yeah, I kind of am going to inadvertently pick it up on this run. I was dodging, and then I was like, oh, what's all this? I don't grab it yet because I'm about half full on health, but I will come back and get it. And that's the first time I ever noticed it in this map. Alright, I think this is the last enemy, so we have cleared this part out. Oh no, I hear something. Some imp somewhere. Let's go for that blue chew now. There it is. Alright, time to lower the blue key. Come right up these stairs, get the BFG ready. Not a tricky fight or anything, but you definitely don't want those archviles running around. Alright, now the blue key, when you grab it, all hell's about to break loose, so you want to make sure you're full on cells. And we are gonna grab it and come right to the right over here. And oh yeah, let the turbo pinkies flow. I'm actually gonna pause it though right here because there is, let's see, where is he? There he is. There is a cyber demon that comes in this wave, and I'm only showing you guys this guy because if I didn't, you would never believe me because you're not gonna see him at all. These pinkies will chew him to death. Yeah, this is a huge teleporting wave here. It's probably about 400 enemies. I like this spot because all the enemies are gonna filter down to here. It's very hard for them to get down to these stairs. And we do have some extra cell ammo here, so we're just gonna be doing a lot of BFG spamming. Just keep spraying them down. You want to keep your eye on the ammo. When you start getting low, pick up some cells. And I probably could have hung out here for longer, but I started seeing imps and I got a little nervous. I definitely should have stayed there a little longer doing the BFG. But that's okay. As long as we don't eat a face rocket. And my strat here was to take care of the majority of the pinkies since they're so fast they get down to you first. Take care of the majority of them with the BFG and then focus my way around here to rocket down the imps. If there's any stray pinkies or anything, they'll usually catch an imp fireball and in-fight. So normally the strat in practice was working pretty good, but I did not stay on the other side long enough, and now we're dealing with a lot of pinkies. And of course I get a little impatient and pull out the rocket launcher, and it's only gonna end one way with the third face rocket of the run. And now we got 12% health. I just gotta make it interesting. Alright, we need HP desperately. Let's come down here. There's a couple med kits still hanging around, I believe. Luckily, we do got another mega, so I guess it worked out. I would say before you trigger this fight, before you grab the blue key, it's probably worth it to grab the mega sphere here if you're low on health. Like if you're below 100, it's definitely worth it. The fight can go pretty wrong. When there's this many corpses, it's kind of hard to see the enemies. So yeah, it might be worth it to take that mega early. Now I'm like in here with the chain gun. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I thought there's like maybe 1 or 2 enemies left, but no, there's a ton of them. It's so hard to see. Everything's like blending in. Alright, make sure all these enemies are cleared off. Top up on cells. Rockets. Time for the final fight. Come right up here. All the way to the back of the temple. Mambo's very nice, and he gives you 1 last megasphere for the road. You're going to need it. Take my word for it. It's the final fight. Hit the switches. Take this teleporter. Okay, perfect. Here's the final fight. An ungodly amount of cacos, 2 rows of cacos, and 1 whole step of archviles. Oh yeah. This is an exit fight in Water Spirit. Now, I think ideally there are a couple giant cell packs here. I think you're supposed to kind of hold down this area and BFG these guys, but I practiced this fight so many times trying to do it this way, which I'm guessing is the intended method. And it's just, the enemies will just overtake you. You don't have enough cells. You will run out of cells. The archviles will resurrect way too many of the cacos. The cacos will, they're very good at tanking all the BFG tracers. And the archviles will just res them. And you don't have a lot of time because on fast, every time you pop out of cover, you've got like 5 or 6 of them trying to torch you. So you just don't have enough time to really lay down a lot of BFG shots. And eventually they will just make their way down and overwhelm you. I may record some footage and put it at the end so you can kind of see how this fight plays out normally on fast. But there's always a way, guys. So here's my strat for this fight. When you teleport in, start punching, wake everything up. I like to hold down this left side of the castle, which is kind of why I was telling you, don't kill a bunch of stuff on the steps. It will get rezzed in this fight. So I like to BFG, just send out some tracers. We want to kill the cacos up here on this ledge as much as possible so they don't get rezzed a lot. And when it feels like I've got a good amount of the cacos down, I pull out the rocket launcher. All the Archies just line up right there for you. Okay, now we should be able to do some work with the rocket launcher. About 3 rockets per turn. Or per whatever, exposure from cover. The only thing you gotta watch out for is sometimes the Archies will get adventurous and come up the side here. Nice. Probably just a few left. I think we got 6 enemies or so. Don't get too greedy. Oh, yeah. Don't get too greedy. All right. Not a lot of health left on the map. It's time to go. We got 2 archviles. There's a caco on the side of me, though. Alrighty, it's over. It's over. Boom. And that is map 2. Shrine of the Water Spirit, part 1. Hell of an exit on that map. I gotta tell you, I was feeling real disheartened when I was practicing and trying to do that fight. Holy cow. I mean, the intended method is it's a doozy. But yeah, fun map. Surprisingly, I know there's like 2 or 4 times more enemies in this map than the first one, but I'm telling you, the first map I think is a little harder. The health is much more generous here, and you've got it's not quite as claustrophobic, and you have way more tools to work with. So yeah, all right, we're 2/3 of the way done with Water Spirit. Stick around, guys. More UV fast action coming. See you next time.